Yo, what up, everybody? Silver Sonic 234 here, and welcome to my playthrough of Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Wii U. Now, this is kind of my first Wii U playthrough I've ever did. Uh, yeah, but this is one of my favorite Mario games of all time, right up there with Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Super Mario 64 DS. So, anyway, we have a opening cutscene, and enjoy. So how about that? Isn't that something? So yeah, we're actually not saving Princess Peach this time around. We are saving seven Sprixies. I believe, yeah, there are a total of seven of them. And this game doesn't take place in the Mushroom Kingdom. This takes place in the Sprixie Kingdom. So yeah, you can actually play as Princess Peach. You can also play as Luigi and Blue Toad and Mario, of course, duh. But this is the first and only 3D Mario game so far that enables you to do four-player co-op. So yeah, it takes a page out of takes a page from Super Mario Bros. 2. So yeah, that's pretty cool. However, for each world, I'm gonna be playing it as a different character. So yeah, so I'll be playing as Mario in this world, and the next world I'll play as Luigi. And of course, each character in this game has a specific trait that makes them different, from each other. Mario's an all-around type. I'll get to Luigi when I get to him on the next world, actually. But yeah, as you saw there, actually you saw me collecting green stars. Those are the new thing in this game that we're gonna have to be collecting throughout the level. That we're gonna have each level in the game. That we're gonna have to be collecting throughout each level in the game. And yeah, you're gonna need a certain amount of them in order to get to each castle that you're gonna have to face Bowser or whatever boss or whatever other boss that you face him in, because of course it's not always Bowser. And you also see that I have a new power up. This is the cat suit. Yeah. Oh my lord. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this trailer, when I first saw the trailer for this game, I thought this was weird. I thought this was the weirdest power up in Mario history to date. Like literally. It was just oh my lord, I thought it was weird. So weird. But it is one of the best power-ups that Mario's ever had. You can climb up walls with it. It makes it so much easier for you to kill enemies because by pressing the Y button, you can have Mario just swipe his claws or whoever you're playing as. They swipe their claws and they can just destroy enemies with ease. It's probably the easiest way to kill. It's probably the easiest way to kill an enemy. Like, really. And of course, the Fire Flower is back. How could you not have the Fire Flower in a Mario game? I mean, really. I mean, but yeah, the Super Bell is awesome, which is the name of the item that turns you into the cat suit. It's gonna make Peter go crazy now. Oh my lord! But yeah. And also you see, I'm going through silver pipes. Those are the new style of pipes in this game. Those aren't the new style of pipes that we're gonna be using throughout this entire game. But I actually like the incorporation of the clear pipes. I like those. They're pretty cool. The fact that you can send projectiles through them. You know, if you have a fireball, you can send them through them, and you can actually. And in certain scenarios, you can actually control Mario. Like some clear pipes will have more than one alternate path. Like this one, for example, will just have an alternate path where you can just get coins. As you can see there, by moving the joystick in certain directions, you can control Mario through the pipes, sort of, and have him go the alternate pathway. So that's pretty cool. And of course, look in every nook and cranny for a green star. Like literally, I'm gonna be collecting as many green stars as I possibly can, so I won't have to do any backtracking. Because who likes backtracking? Am I right? But yeah, I don't want to have to do any backtracking at all here. So yeah, I got a Starman, yay! I killed all them Goombas for that green star. Except for one. But yeah. As I said before, look in every nook and cranny for the green stars. And oh yeah, I also forgot to explain this. You can actually climb up the flagpole with the cat suit. If you have the cat suit, you can climb up the flagpole and get an automatic gold flagpole. It is awesome. It is awesome. No power up has enabled you to do that before. It is absolutely awesome. I love it. But yeah. And to get to the castle of this world, we're gonna need 10 green stars, and I already have 6, so I'm collecting green stars pretty quickly. And also throughout the world, you're gonna be encountering certain mini bosses, which I'm gonna show off later. And also the toad houses are a bit different. Here's the thing, it's gonna be 2 presents there, one small and one big. Here's what's gonna happen though. It's gonna trick you. The big group of items aren't always going to be in the big present. As you can saw there, I hit the small present and the big group of items came out of there. That's going to trick you. Like, you're not going to know which one. It's clever on that side. Clever on that note. But by defeating different mini-bosses and different worlds that you're going to have to encounter, you will get 1 green star from them, which is cool. And that's only one of the many ways you can get green stars in this game. This game also likes to make getting green stars kind of fun. There will be in some levels, in certain occasions, you'll encounter some purple blocks, and what they'll do is they'll task you with a certain thing that you're going to have to do in order to get the green star. You're either going to have to collect some coins or defeat a certain amount of enemies. It's mostly defeating a certain amount of enemies. All the enemies in that section within the purple block. And also some green stars will also be in some green pipes. So whenever you see a green pipe hidden somewhere, I recommend going in there. I believe there is a green pipe in this level that I will be going to show off, for example, that a green star is actually in. Oh, invisible blocks. And I love the things that you can do with this gamepad. By the way, here's the green pipe right here. And this one, I have to hit a switch. And I have to, collect all those blue coins that appear in a row. And you kind of have to be fast about it because, of course, there's a time limit. And if you don't get that time limit, you are basically boned. And getting that green star for the rest of the level, you're gonna have to exit out the level and go back and try again because the switch doesn't reset. They really like, and if you when you have to like defeat some enemies in a certain time interval or something to get that green star, like you really need to do it. Like you really have to be fast with those because man, if you miss, you'll be kicked out of like in the purple box, for example. If you miss, you'll be kicked out and automatically just the purple block will disappear, and the only way for you to get back to it is for you to exit out the level and go back in. So you really got to be fast for that. You can also get green stars by finding clouds, which will shoot you way up into the sky, in which you'll be able to get an invincibility star, hit a boost pad, and whoosh! Destroy all those enemies, grab some clocks, and boom! And usually, always at the end, it's going to contain a green star right there. And I'll be explaining some of the other ways to get green stars as we go along, but also make sure you have a cat suit almost at all times because there will be times in levels where there will be some levels, I believe, that won't have a cat suit in them. I don't think. But that we won't get to levels like that till later down the road. But I believe there will be some levels where that don't actually have a cat suit, so you'll be encouraged to keep one so that you can climb up walls and get the green star, which is another unique thing that the cat suit can do. I love that as well. Also, there's a certain amount of time before Mario just ends up sliding down off the wall, and you won't. I mean, you can't climb up the wall for an unlimited amount of time. So yeah, and also there are a lot of awesome, unique things that you can do with the gamepad in this game. I love that you can. You see, okay, first of all, for example, you see these switches right here. You can actually touch the switches on the gamepad since the game shows up on the gamepad too. You can actually touch the switches on the gamepad and make them turn green. You can actually push all the switches without having to go through them. And I do show them off in this level. I don't think I do right now. By the way, those little pads that boost you up while you're standing on one, just press the B button or the A button. I use the B button a lot. It's just how I'm used to playing the game. But just press the B button or the A button, whatever button to make you jump, and it will just boost you on up, jump you on up there. I use that to get a green star. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. Oh, this is where I showed it off. You see, as I'm on the gamepad and I'm touching the buttons to push them, and so I won't have. If you ever don't want to have the if you ever don't want to deal with the enemies and trying to go through there and trying to push those buttons, manually, then you can just push them on the gamepad. But of course, there are gates there, and I can't push everywhere, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and push wherever I can and hit the switches that I can't actually reach. And I can't reach over there. So, but yeah, and another thing you can do with the gamepad, which is also flipping hilarious, you can yell. First of all, you can blow on the gamepad, which causes enemies and other things in the environment to have a certain reaction. Well, in part two, actually, we're going to be in part two. We're going to be in part two. We're going to be doing a level which requires us to actually blow in the gamepad and move some platforms around. We're going to be encountering a level with that, and also purple block right there. You got 10 seconds to blow up some boxes with a fire flower and get the green star in one of the boxes. So, Let me tell you, this game really provides some fun ways to get green stars. Like it really does. I love, it don't just make them it don't just make them a tedious chore. Like you have fun getting the green stars in a lot of ways, which is what I think Sonic Unleashed should have done some sort of way with the Sun and Moon medals. And that fact, no, Sonic Unleashed shouldn't have had Sun and Moon medals at all. It just works for this game. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work well for Sonic Unleashed, but it works for this game. I could have. Okay, there you go. But no, I'm just gonna end up stepping on that. So, yeah. Oh man. Oh, I almost got the gold flagpole. I should have equipped the cat suit, but I was trying to time it with the music or whatever. I'm crazy. But I believe I will be showing off the reaction that enemies have. I will be doing it in the next part. I know for a fact I do it in the next part. I don't know about in this part. No, I don't think I do it in this part. Unless I have, I just didn't see myself. But no, I didn't do it in this part. I do it in the next part, but it's hilarious, let me tell you. It's hilarious. But this is another new style of level. This is another new style of gameplay that we're going to be experiencing here. Meet Plessy, Yoshi's replacement. No, I'm just playing. But Plessy, it's going to be water levels. This is a water level here, and we're all really doing is just riding Plessy, and all you have to do to move Plessy is move the left joystick, turn in whichever direction you want Plessy to move in, and press A to jump. And also, there's a lot of challenging ways to get green stars up in here. I actually do not know where the second green star is, so I only got the first and the last green star in this level. So, yeah, I only got the first and last green star in this level. I actually don't know where it is. I actually think it's in that section right there where I just passed, that small crack, but I don't know. It's just every time I try to go over there, I end up dying. So I never just went. And also, when you jump off a ramp, if you want to get a green star, good, then if you want to get, like, right here, there's a green star right here. Press A at the right time and Plessy will perform a much higher jump. If you press A at the right time, Plessy will perform a much higher jump and you'll be able to get that green star right there that I just got. Bye, Plessy. Bye. Remember, you're not Yoshi's replacement, so don't try to act like it, okay? Because you're not. Oh, snap, I didn't get it. I could have used the cat suit here, too. But I just chose to get it off the pure scale, boy! Yeah! Like a boss! Oh! But yeah, this is one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Right up there with Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy 2. And also, I'll be showing off another way to get green stars in this part. But, right here, that casino looking place right there. If you... Well, I'm going to show it off. This is a great way to get a bunch of coins and to get some 1-ups. So, you can win up to 777 coins and 10. Well then. But depending on the combination of the items that you get, you'll get depending on the combination of items that you get will determine the combination of items. Sorry for this stuttering, Mamma Mia. But the combination of the items that you get on that casino will determine the amount of coins that you get and the amount of 1-ups you get. So yeah, make sure to try to do that right. These are the Captain Toad levels. These levels are what inspired the game Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, which I still have not played. Is that game any good? No, whatever, by the way. So these are basically puzzle levels. These aren't too hard, but you can tilt the camera with the right joystick or the gamepad gyroscope. And these will task you to get green stars in certain ways. Of course, you're gonna these levels are gonna involve a lot of tilting and moving around the camera because these levels will try to be tricky. Well, some of these levels can be a little bit tricky, especially the later ones down the road. They can be a little bit tricky. By the way, if I blow on that platform there, I can move it on up. But I'm going to get that green star down there first. But some of these levels can be a little bit tricky, and it's going to have to require you to move the camera around a lot so that you can see where to go and how to get to this certain section to get that green star. And also, Captain Toad can't jump, so you press the A button and he can't jump. So you're going to have to blow on that platform to make that platform move up. We're going to be encountering a level in the next part that's going to use that mechanic. So anyway, that is the Captain Toad level. You get 5 green stars for completing those levels, by the way, which is awesome. Which leads us to having 20 green stars in total, 10 more than we actually need. So you can also use the right joystick to control the camera in the overworld too. So that is all for this part. In the next part, we're going to be taking on Bowser and the castle of this world. So, this has been Silver Sonic 234, and I will see you guys later.